Hello, welcome back to my Let's Play Fallout. Last we left off, we were just messing around in the church, children of the cathedral. Yeah, I'm not going to do anything more here just yet. I've decided I'm going to go to the glow, and just get that over and done with. How much I'm going to do there, I'm not quite sure, to be honest. There's a lot to do there. What you actually need to complete the Brotherhood section to do the quest, as far as they're concerned, is not very much. You can pretty much get in and get out. And I might just have a quick mess around in there. But other than that, I'm not going to do everything in there, that's for sure. It's a bit of an irritating place, actually, past a certain point. But there's a lot of lore you can gather on the sort of early foundational Fallout lore in there, especially regarding the super mutants and things like that. So just gonna have a quick chat with this guy, because rather than going all the way back, I'm gonna hope he's got some rope. We'll need that. And don't need those. I'd like to try and make a bit more space. How much is he selling the stim packs for? Not much. That's okay. Right, we might be able to make a bit of space. Not enough to make a difference, unfortunately. Get rid of that. 193. Might have to make up the difference with a bit of cash, or we could do another Radaway, but I'm not too worried because you can get Radaway in the glow, as far as I remember. Really, I could do with selling that, but there's no chance here. Should have sold it. It's just very heavy. We're not really using it anymore. I don't really want to sell anything else. Let's scale these back. We'll put a little bit to it. Where's the cash? So what have we got there? That's too much. Just immediately knew it was too much. Put 10 back. Press the wrong button there, but offer. Excuse me. Right. Yeah. So there's things to do here. Main story related, obviously. But we are not stopping. Now, the journey from here to the glow can be a little bit irritating. Sometimes you get lucky, but it's slow anyway. So, oops. Oh, actually. Damn. No, it should be okay. So we have to get past this little bit of a change in scenery, and then we can just click on the glow, and that should take us down to here. Now, this is where it's... There we go. So it's starting already. Terrain. Oh, it's rad scorps. Okay. Sometimes you just fall down the terrain, there's water issues and that kind of thing. Now, there's one dealt with. Oh. That's annoying. So if you didn't notice there, we hit Dogmeat for 20 hit points. So yeah, there's been some devastation here. 10 mil JHP we're not interested in. That guy's got nothing on him. These are burn victims for some reason. We'll probably find that there's nothing on these, but there is if you look around. If I get pixel perfect again, there's a knife there, there's a spear, I think, there. It almost looks like a caravan of some description. He's got some armor piercing rounds on him. Nothing. And the burnt out corpses have got nothing either. It's worth having a quick look, but waste of time. And not more than that, we hit Dogmeat, who's now got 20 hit points left, 30 out of 50. That's frustrating. There we go. That's Fallout. Slow going here. Bad terrain. This area was saturated with bombs, which makes it quite funny, really, because... Oh, yeah, something else I need to be very quick on the draw with. So we're now at the glow. So you click on that, and you get the entrance at the crater, and as soon as you come in here, and I won't beat it, because immediately the first thing the game does is apply a large dose of radiation. Now, you can stop on the outside, and then go in, but I'd rather... It doesn't matter. You just use some red away. So immediately I press I, but you can see I've already been hit with 2 large doses. Sometimes that's 1. And we're going to take 2 of these. So you can see that we gain 50 radiation resistance, which will put us somewhere in, I don't know, 70-80%, something like that. Or above 50, obviously. But we're just going to use 2, and we're going to make sure that's topped up. If you come in here into character, you've got radiation resistance there. And it's now at 100%, so we won't take any more radiation damage. When we've finished in here, and it lasts for quite a while, you can see I'm radiated. When we're finished in here, maybe even before, because that's annoying that we took 2. It's obviously not the day to play this. We'll take some red away. You can see, I like the details here. You can see like some of the rock structure underneath that's been reinforced. There's obviously the big hole in the ground here, and if I go up, you can see a large crater sprawls to the north. This is what we're after. This strong beam is stationed over the crater hole. There's corpses all around, burnt to a crisp for some reason. Presumably not from the blast, because this place was just, you know, but there are some architectural issues with this, but let's just assume it took a direct hit from on the entrance, a bit like the Brotherhood bunker, but it took a direct hit. So we attach the rope there. That then lets us get down into the glow. Yeah, so let's just assume this was a lift area somewhere here. It's the easiest way to think of it, I guess. Now this place is a little bit treacherous. Some of these corpses have got things on them, and I can't remember which. Some of them haven't, but you want to try and stick to certain areas of... There you go, some red away. That's great. That's what we want. In the corridors, there's booby traps, basically, but you can't see them. So you just explode. Or your dog explodes. Now, it's not going to kill us outright. It's not going to do wolf meat any good. Wolf meat? God. Dog meat any good. And there's also this area. Now, there's booby traps around here, and that's a lift. Now, you might be tempted to go straight to it, but don't. Because it'll just electrocute you. There we go. So he was just hit for 26. So we might well... where did I save? I'm an idiot. Let's see if we can... Will you stand still, you silly dog? Right, let me just check him. I don't normally do that. Right, we need to do that though, because... And then let me save again, because this is a silly place. But yeah, there's corpses everywhere. I can look at the... Oh, I'd like to. Maybe just the one. Don't need that. Do need that. Could sell that. Might take it. We'll see. Might dump it later. I wish I'd shut my blinds for this. I'm glare in my face. So, down here, for instance, you really want to be on the right-hand side of the corridor. Even that's no guarantee. And the problem with... Right, so now dog meat's over the right-hand side. We'll start running. And we'll get right outside the door here. And hope... There's explosives down the left, basically. Ah, there you go. That also caught me. What a place. It's not as bad when you go further down, but why would there be explosives on the floor? We'll take the motion, will we? No, I don't think we will. Don't think we will. Yeah, so you can see they had an old hunting rifle in, for some reason. I don't know. Oh, okay. So there's the assault rifle, which I don't think I'll be using, but we'll sell it. I'm not going to bother with that. I don't think there's any more corpses around. There's a curious figure you will have noticed, I'm sure, in this room, on the floor. A little bit different to all the others. And if we... So it says, you see the remains of a corpse encased in odd armour. Nothing out of the ordinary, he looks dead. We got a yellow key card. Yeah, yellow passkey. And a holotape. This seems strange. You think it may be what the Brotherhood sent you to retrieve. And it is. That's it. That's all you need to do. You can now leave. There's nothing to fight here. Other than the environment. Which we've overcome, really. I want that. There's a computer up here. And I really like the old computers in the original Fallout. You know, just bulky big units that are installed like that, rather than these rather compact little desk machines that just run forever. I don't get that really, but that are in the modern ones. But so power management, you'll see the primary power's offline, secondary power's online, which means that the lifts and things like that work, and the doors work. But primary power's down, and if we try and start it back up, if we check emergency power, it just says online. If we can turn it off, I think, but why? Primary power, reinitialize, error, error, error. Okay. Fine. So at this point, I'll save it there, even though we blew up again. It wasn't too damaging. Try and get over to this side. There's nothing in these rooms, I don't think. So I'm not too bothered about that. We could very well blow up going to the lift. And if I try and see how it's got like these yellow markings around the side, so it's a yellow passkey lift. And irritatingly, to use that, you have to put it in your inventory. Authorization granted, now disarming electrical field. Yeah, thanks. So we go down to floor 2. And straight away, you might notice, and I do like this actually, the blast crater's penetrated to this floor, but it's not very big. It's not as big. And if we go down to the next floor, presumably there's a hole in the ceiling which isn't rendered in the game because of the top-down view, the isometric sort of viewpoint of it. But the floor's intact on the next one down. Another computer here. It's going to tell us the same thing. The remains of a townswoman. You can ignore those descriptions for the most part. And then in this room, like I say, you may have noticed, there are some robots strewn around the floor. And you've got a talking icon on it. And it's got hit points. Oh my god. I might reload rather than complete this, it just depends, but I don't think... Can you believe that? 95% chance to hit, you missed. Dog meat's hitting it for no damage. In fact, you can damage them. Yeah, we hit the sensors. The sensors on the robot, I don't think the sensors are the best place to shoot. You will disable sensors, and then it'll have trouble finding you, and that's good. But I believe, you see, it sort of bugged there, and it got up. But it's not active. Right, there we go. So we killed that one. These are the trouble ones. We might spend a bit of... I've never sort of shot them when they're on the ground like this, to be honest. I usually just avoid them. Have a bit of a fight with some of them later on. When you get the power back on, which you can do. I might spend a bit of time here then. We've got plenty of Radek, so... Unfortunately, I've started something and we're going to have to kill them all, not just the one, so... I didn't mean to do that either. Never mind. Dog meat can be pretty vicious. Even against robots. These robots can be real trouble for you. Hopefully I'll be able to show you why in a minute. Missed again at 95%. This is the thing. I don't think with our skill level, 95% chance should even be a thing at this range. It should just be, yeah, you're going to hit it somewhere at least. We're talking some, 200% in small arms. I think we know where we're aiming. So that one was a bit tougher, wasn't it? So just excuse me a second. Oh, I can't get the mic. Excuse me while I just... I forgot to set up a hotkey, and I can't alt-tab out of this one. Yeah, I'm sorry for how tedious this is going to be. I wish I hadn't started this, and I won't on the other. There's some we don't need to come back to this level, so I could have left these. There is a level we will have to kill them on. Sometimes it should just take 2 shots with decent damage. There's 2 critical hits there, and the robot's killed. CPU seems to be the place to aim. And in fact, you can one-shot these with this weapon, with my stats. Perfectly plausible. Come on. My muscle memory keeps taking me to the sensors, because it tends to be where I just try to aim on human and animal targets. The eyes. Be careful with the overlap there, it's very easy to aim at dog meat. Can we finish it now? No. Of course we can't. Oh dear me. Come on, dog meat, please. Oh. Watch me miss now. Thank you. Okay, reload. End the combat. So if I come over to these guys, and you can see that's an assault rifle. That is a problem. But some of them, and I wonder if this one does. Interestingly, no. I think we'll be able to carry that. Some of them have sniper rifles. And they really do hit hard. I could be dead in 2 turns against one robot with a sniper rifle. Grenades, not too bothered. Leather armor. I don't believe this floor's got booby traps. I don't know why the one above does. The only thing I could possibly think of is it's some sort of bunker busting munition with cluster mine capability, which doesn't make much sense. That's a plasma grenade and that's flamer fuel. They are excellent, but really quite rare. Plastic. Oh, I could take it, and dynamite, which you may see I've still got my dynamite. I could have sold it and picked this one up, but we'll leave that one there. And you might be wondering why I'm carrying that around with me, not selling it, but that's a secret. And then we've got nothing in this room, but we do have hidden in the dark up here, which you may have not noticed. There's a corpse on the floor, and this is where we get our red key pass. A red key pass, yes. Also, take note, this door has got a blast hole in it. And as far as I know, yeah, you can blow up these doors if we need to. Which I don't remember needing to. So, let's try and get out of here. Now, if you try and use this without switching to the key pass, you'll electrocute yourself. You have to disable every floor. So we're on 2, moving down to 3. And yeah. Yeah, more of this. These, I think we should really, I think we have to try and kill. So I do apologise in advance. Thanks, Dogmeat. Another power computer there. It's literally just asking about the power. You can turn it on and off, obviously. I say that. I might be able to just turn the main power back off before I come back up here and leave the auxiliary back on, but I'm not 100% on that, so... This would be a lot faster without Dogmeat. A lot faster. Just... It's quite clearly a cursed day to play Fallout, isn't it? I'm half tempted just to carry on, I'll be honest. This is why I don't bother with companions. Dogmeat's kind of forced on you if you're not aware of what the trigger is. And I am fond of Dogmeat in Fallout. Less so in the other Fallouts because it feels tacked on, but he is useful. No, I'm just going to carry on. I'm sorry for anyone watching that wishes I reload, but I'm not going to. It's just that's kind of frustrated me. And that's what you get when you've got friends. They also really inhibit your ability to use burst weaponry. You've got to be so careful. You can see now it's going a lot faster because I can just... Oh yeah. It would... I mean, obviously you need ammo. Oh. How annoying. that's Fallout. And I kind of knew as I was doing that it was going to do it as well. I had this feeling. Because he's within the line of sight. There's a small chance of it. But that tends to be... When the game's against you, the game's against you. And that one was shot with... That was it. I killed that one in one go. Obviously we need that reloaded. I'll open that. Let's get that in the other hand so we're not constantly flipping it in and out of the holster in a stylish fashion. Shotgun shells. That's interesting. I'll take a load of that because we've still got that combat shotgun. And let's replenish that a little bit. There we go. There's really nothing here. Apart from over this side, there's some lockers, but I don't remember there being anything amazing in there. It might be a plasma pistol and some meds, but I can't remember there being anything outstanding. In fact, yeah, some ammunition we don't want. Some ammunition we don't want. That's the jacketed, full metal jacket armor piercing round. 5mm AP for the assault rifles. Which... Yeah, okay. I could always drop it. I'm not really tempted to try them. Buff out, Mentats. Any Radax right away? No, but stims. Stims. Just let me have a quick check so you can still see we're still at 100%. What I will do is we've got 3 of these, so I'm just going to pop one. That should hopefully bring our radiated out, so it's not there anymore. I believe number 2 puts an emblem down here in red that just says radiated. And here we see we need the red pass card. So the red pass card being at the bottom of the inventory. And in we go. We're not going to get through all this in one episode. So we're on. So we can access floor 3, 4, and 6 from here. So floor 5 is not accessible. Floor 5 is accessible from there, which requires the blue pass card, which I think we can get from either that guy or down on floor 6. I can't remember. Not a big trial. And we're going to take care of these as well, because this is a floor that we could spend a bit of time on. And then I'll point out some features here. We'll have, what I'll probably do is get the power on. And then call it an episode. Right, that's good. Build it in one shot. We do the same again. And we cannot. That should do the trick. Don't think... Oh, I'm amazed at our carry capacity. Let's get rid of that, or else every single door we go through will holster and unholster our pistol in a flamboyant fashion. Some lockers here. Don't remember what's in these. I know you can get a plasma pistol down here. It might be some missiles. Might be in one of these. Oh, pulse grenades. If you were fighting the robots, that's what you'd want to use. You know, if you'd woke them up. I'll take that. I'll take that. I'll take that. That's a Geiger counter. You can measure the rads, but I think 2 radaways will remove all rads. There's nothing in these rooms. There is obviously a corpse in this room. There's lockers in here, which are hard to see, but they are there. There's the blue pass card, which we will be wanting. But we can't use the blue pass card lift, the blue lift, till we get the power back on. Missiles. Crowbar, assault rifle. I can't believe how many of those we're carrying. And this is, what's this? Electronics, yeah, okay. And then this is a book of science. So now we can't pick up the book of the electronics. We can't collect those books, so we're overloaded. But we want those. We want those. So we're going to put 2 of those back. Going to get those. I'm going to read them, but we need to keep an eye out on the... so let me save that. Oops. So we've got 2 Dean's Electronics and 2 big books of science. Right, they are heavy. Character, so we've got... I believe the electronics are repair, which is a tag skill for us, which in hindsight I probably wouldn't have done. And obviously the other one's science is science. Yeah. So it's trying to give you a chance here, actually. It's saying something. So we'll use one of those, and I don't think that will. We're still at 100% rad resistance. We use the other one, or we'll just dump it on the floor because I've dragged down too far. That's not the best UI, to be honest, but I was clumsy there. A little bit slapdash. In fact, use that one. Rad resistance is still great. I don't know how long they last. Endless amounts of clicking later, and we'll just read the next two. And we just lost 22 rad resistance. So let's click on the keys there because we just want to top that up. Right. So if I check the character now, we've now got 67 in that and 46 in that. So we've gained 11%, I believe, there. What was that on 50? Well, they say 15%, something like that, somewhere in that region. Now I mean, you've got all this sort of stuff over here, suspension tanks. You can have a look around, and I encourage you, if you're playing this, to have a look around. I'm sort of skipping bits that I've seen before, and maybe that's not the best, but an extremely advanced computer. How may I be of assistance? Who or what are you? I am a machine intelligence dedicated to research and installation control. I am called Zax. What kind of research? I am specifically programmed for research into biological studies, including pathology and genetic research. My primary function is an extrapolation of information of complexity levels exceeding human capacity. So you're pretty smart, eh? I am beyond a typical rating in human terms. However, it would be safe to say that no more than one 10/10,000,000th of the history of human population can match my reasoning capabilities. Yeah. I'm delighted to be of assistance. It's a sassy computer, and in fact, it's an AI. Tell me about this installation. West Tech Research Facility, founded in 2002, and West Tech Research Facility, you might know West Tech. It does crop up again in the Fallout universe, as is. Was the largest single contractor for the United States government, its largest contract being Powered Infantry Armor Model T-51B, in light of significant advances in 2076 by the NBC on Pan-Immunity Virion project. The United States Defense Department, in fear of international espionage, moved a team onto the site to secure and oversee the project, now dubbed the FEV Forced Evolution Virus Project, which you might also be aware of. We can't get too much out of this guy just yet. There is a way you can. I think we need to basically boost our intelligence and beat it in a game of chess. So we can't get that way. We need to, don't forget to use the key. And I'm going to beeline on this one. I'm going to beeline. So this is kind of like an open rec area, I guess. We've got some dorms here, and strangely enough, we've got some power generators. Over here, we've got some robots. Some corpses. That one looks particularly harrowing, but it just flags up as a peasant. I'm not sure it's supposed to be a child. If we come over here... I was going to do that. But first of all... let's just take care of this. Doesn't take many seconds. The episodes run over slightly from what I wanted, but that was always going to be the case, I guess. Right, they're taken care of. I'm already missing dog meat. Kind of regretting not reloading, but at the same time, I'm also a bit irritated by the chances of that happening. Right, so let's get that out of the way. Now going to use the repair skill. Should save. Oh, there we go. So you start the generators. All systems seem to be coming back online. You've gone up a level. You gain 1,000 experience points. We tap into this. We go to the power management, the primary power. We reinitialize it. And wow! Look at that. Look at that. So, that does cause us some issues in a way. This peasant was a well-stocked peasant. Sort of. Oh, there's the plasma pistol. I knew I remember seeing one here. I don't think... Okay. But there's some more right away. Yeah, it does cause us some issues in terms of... If we go into the blue area, we are going to have to fight some robots. Can't remember how many. We should be able to do it. Dog meat serves as a good distraction if you've got him with you. And he can knock robots over just as well as he can knock anything else over. 10mm pistol doesn't seem to add up, does it? These robots have got nothing on them, by the way, if you're wondering. It's just... Oh, and there we go. There we go. The sniper rifle. So we can go back up to floor 5 here. I'm going to leave it there. We'll continue next time. We'll try and have a conversation with Zax the computer as well. It'd be a bit of a shame if I do all this work in the glow and then don't try and show some of the lore off, I guess. But yeah. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye-bye.